that's what I believe. See, his sunshine is all around us, and there are beautiful clouds where you are. That's how I know that these worries will not last. I can see you've been crying and staying wide awake, asking yourself why the journey is so tough. They say tough times never last, only tough people do. So don't stop believing, I know it's gonna be better. Say la, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, boom, la, 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 la. Be loved by everybody, it's impossible, you know. Trust me, it's okay, so let the toxic people go. Your peace within is more priceless than a pearl. You got to be happy, cause life's just way too short. Don't stress the little things, they will only waste your time. Just take it easy, easy like a nursery rhyme. And I'm singing, I know it's gonna be okay. So I wanna see you smile today. Hey, you just gotta be happy, man. Good days, bad days, it's all part of life. But you must keep the groove on and enjoy every single day. I'm sure you've had some happy days before. So what makes you think you can't have more? Keep on fighting and you'll see. You will soon see rainbows. Hey, come on! La, 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 la. La, 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 la. Ba-dum, ba-dum, boom. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. Ba-dum, ba-dum, boom. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. Ba-dum, ba-dum, boom. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. On the way. Beautiful clouds, where you are, where you are. There are beautiful clouds, where you are, where you are. Oh, oh. Hey, 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 hey. Happy days are on the way, yeah, that's what I believe. See, his sunshine is all around us, and there are beautiful clouds where you are. That's how I know that these worries will not last. I can see you've been crying and staying wide awake, asking yourself why the journey is so tough. They say tough times never last, only tough people do. So don't stop believing, I know it's gonna be better. Say la, 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 la. La, 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 la. Ba-dum, ba-dum, boom. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. Ba-dum. Can't be loved by everybody, it's impossible, you know. And trust me, it's okay, so let the toxic people go. Your peace within is more priceless than a pearl. You got to be happy, cause life's just way too short. Don't stress the little things, they will only waste your time. Just take it easy, easy like a nursery rhyme. And I'm singing, I know it's gonna be okay. So days, bad days, it's all part of life. But you must keep the groove on and enjoy every single day. I'm sure you've had some happy days before. So what makes you think you can't have more? Keep on fighting and you'll see. You will soon see rainbows. Hey, come on. La 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 la. La 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 la. Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum. La 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 la. La 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 la. Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum. La 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 la. La 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 la. Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum. La 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 la. La 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 la. Around the way. Beautiful clouds, where you are, where you are. There are beautiful clouds, where you are, where you are. Oh, oh.
They say Allah gives and Allah takes. He took two of our comrades, and we haven't filled those positions yet. I can see people speculating he's going to appoint a new defense minister, a new environment minister. We're not in a hurry. I'll do those appointments next year after the holiday, the Christmas and the New Year. We'll fill those positions. And so those speculating about somebody going to be appointed tomorrow and all that, I mean, just take your time, go and enjoy Christmas, and then after Christmas we will take a decision on those ones.
This renewed stability positions Ghana to engage our partners with confidence and to contribute meaningfully to Africa's transformation agenda. Ghana therefore urges stronger and sustained support, financial, technical, and logistical, for APSA, the African governance architecture, and our regional economic communities. Strengthening them is the surest way to achieve the aspirations of the AU's peace and security protocol. Indeed, West Africa contains its fair share of hope. This is a region of dynamic economies and breathtakingly creative, youthful energy. But it also faces growing threats. Extremist networks exploit poverty, exclusion, and shrinking natural resources. The way forward demands regional unity, a focus on the roots of insecurity, and community-based peace building. Ghana proposes a call for a meeting on violent extremism. We also welcome the European Union's Global Gateway initiative and its €150 billion pledge for Africa's sustainable development in green energy transitions and digital services. Ghana's other priorities include an EU waiver on offshore patrols, changing the essential parts of the Pond Hydro Dam, and support for the Dam Mongo water facility. Excellencies, the African Union has declared 2025 the year of reparations. Ghana, as the AU champion on reparations, is preparing to table a UN resolution recognizing the transatlantic slave trade as among the gravest crimes against humanity. We urge our European partners to join us in this endeavor as co-authors of a just future. We also commend the European Group for standing with the Africa Group at the UN Human Rights Council. In closing, Excellencies, let this summit confirm why our partnership endures. Let us be guided by the wisdom of the late Kofi Annan, who reminded us, quote, "We will not enjoy development without security. We will not enjoy security without development."
Also, the debate over the 2026 budget intensified on day 5 as both the majority and minority caucuses engage in key sectors, including education and the retooling of the military. The controversy surrounding the budget has pushed legislators to chart a clearer path for the country's future, with members seeking firm solutions to issues raised in the document.
Are better managers of Ghana's economy than the MPP in the past. Mr. Speaker, if they will take some time and go through the budget, they will begin to learn something. And hopefully someday in the future, they may get the opportunity again to put what they did right, wrong. Mr. Speaker, the economy is getting better. We are out of the mess. Inflation is in a better position today. Interest rate in a better position today. GDP in a better position today. Primary balance in a better position today. Ghana is back again. And the economy is getting better. And I urge my colleagues to spend some time to look through this budget and support the government in making sure that we put the right things in place for Ghana to grow, for jobs to be created.
Not move from this aircraft straight to a meeting. So the president wanted an aircraft in which he can shower and then move from there straight to a meeting. This is what you said. Mr. Speaker, there are a lot of quotations, but I think that is the point that I want to make, Mr. Speaker.
It turned out to be propaganda. And let me repeat, it's for that same reason that you are looking for 2 aircrafts, one long haul and one short haul. It's for that same reason that I stated here. And Mr. Speaker, I've not run away from those reasons. I still state that Ghana as a leading country cannot continue doing what we are doing, because tomorrow we'll regret it. And I said it here. I said that our aircraft, whether it is military, it is the jet fighters, it is presidential, or it is the helicopters,
Minister allocated 100 million Ghana cedis for the completion of 10 of the Agenda 111 projects. Mr. Speaker, we all know that one unit will cost in excess of 170 million Ghana cedis. Yet the finance minister has allocated only 100 million Ghana cedi and telling Ghanaians that they are going to use that amount to complete 10 units of the Agenda 111.
2026 budget debate is set to conclude tomorrow, with leaders given an hour each to present and comment. Ghana is our only hope, and this budget must benefit Ghanaians and shape their future. From the Parliament House of Ghana, for Metro News, my name is Dominic Nana Kwamina Nsapra.
Now, in the 2026 budget, when they came to this floor to now account to the people of Ghana how many parts has been distributed, in the 2026 budget, they stated that they have distributed 6.6 million parts. They have repeated the same figure in Appendix 4A of the budget statement. A simple calculation will tell you that 292 million Ghana cedis divided by 6.6 million packs of pad is 44 Ghana cedis, almost 45 Ghana cedis. The big question is, they came to this floor early this year when they were championing the argument that because of effective management of the economy, now a pack of pad is 45 Ghana cedis. In fact, on the social media platform of the Ministry of Finance, Atuforsen himself posted this feat. He said that a pad is now 15 Ghana cedis, and indeed it has reduced from 25 Ghana cedis. Let us grant them that. According to them, they are saying that a pack of a pad is 15 Ghana cedis. How then do you now allocate 292 Ghana cedis and supply 6.6 million pads? What that means is that you are buying one pad for 44 Ghana cedis. This is what I raised on the floor of Parliament. To buttress the point, this is a friendly media station of the NDC, Wezo TV, where it is rightly quoted that they bought, or if you like, the price of Yas sanitary pad, which was 25 Ghana cedis in January, is now going for 15 Ghana cedis. So I have not said anything out of the blue. It is their own document, it is their own budget statement in 2025 and 2026, which is suggesting to the people of Ghana that one pad is 44 Ghana cedis. Today, if you go to Malata, I know there are ladies here. I do not think that if you are buying a pad, as sought by the Minister of Education when he said that it is a pack, I do not think that when you are buying a pad, they just take a single one and give it to you. No. When we say a pack of a pad is 15 Ghana cedis, it is a pack and not a single one. And so the argument is that the media will have to join us to be able to interrogate this matter. It cannot be a government that is overspending. It cannot be a government that is wasteful, because they rode on the back of this campaign in 2024 that the MPP government was corrupt. Today, what are we seeing? We are seeing worse as far as this evidence is concerned. And I use the word Chobo government, which they were resisting. What is worse than this? How can I best describe this kind of profligacy, this kind of overspending in their own budget? How best can I describe it, apart from saying it is a Chobo government?
Speaker, a while ago, a colleague of mine debated on sanitary pads, but what he failed to appreciate is that there is evidence even from the World Bank, increased absenteeism of girls without access to sanitary pads are more likely to miss school, leading to learning gaps and reduced classroom participation. You can refer to SOMA 2015. Lower academic performance of those girls, World Bank 2021, and then reduced confidence. Mr. Speaker, on this floor, I heard many of them argue that why is the president allocating 290 million for sanitary pads and 100 million for jobs? If those young girls don't get educated, they would not even be qualified for those jobs you are talking about. So, Mr. Speaker, this intervention is to assure them of consistency to remain in the classroom. A while ago, Mr. Speaker, a colleague of mine arguing on sanitary pads chose to do chop bar arithmetics. He just took the number of 6.6 million first batch of sanitary pads supplied and came to the conclusion that government was procuring sanitary pads as 45 Ghana cedis. Mr. Speaker, that is palpable falsehood. The total number of sanitary pads being procured by government is 12,208 at 292 million. Not for him to just take 6.6 million and divide it by 292 million and come to the conclusion that one of it is costing 45. Mr. Speaker, let me be concluded that part of this budget, funding for all constitutional bodies have been maintained and in some instances increased so that they can do their work. Mr. Speaker, let me also use this opportunity in debating the budget, since I speak as the present Minister for Education, that there is some ongoing debate on restrictions on Muslim students in Wesley Girls, which conflicts with international human rights standard and even standard expected of us in Ghana's constitution under Article 33(5) and 26(1) of the constitution. And then to assure our colleagues that we have a duty to uphold the rights of every Ghanaian child and to uphold the rights of every Ghanaian citizen. No right is divisible, and that we will not countenance any action by any person to deny any Ghanaian girl the opportunity to profess or practice any religion.
It is no more a promise, it's something that is in action. After the unfortunate helicopter crash, we realized that we had to fall on other countries for further investigations of the sample. Almost completed and the order has been made, and so I'm looking forward in the nearest couple of months Noguchi will have a DNA testing machine.
The principles of the budget. You didn't talk about blood, the lifeline of the human and the lifeline of this country. Mr. Speaker, today I say and I tender in this document that Zipline is decommissioning. Is decommissioning 4 of its centers. 3 of its centers. Center 4, Center 5, and then Center 6. What does this mean? There has been non-engagement. There has been non-engagement and also inability for government to provide funds for Zipline. Mr. Speaker, the allocation this year was 20 million, knowing very well that you owe Zipline as of now 175 million. Mr. Speaker, what this means is that, as this letter says, they are shutting down these 3 centers. The Enum Center supplies the whole of Volta region. It supplies part of Eastern region and the Afran Plains. Mr. Speaker, they are also shutting down the Western North, Seshi, the minister's own backyard, Seshi. We also distribution center. That means that they are not supplying blood, medicines, vaccines to the whole Western North, part of Western region, part of Central region, Ashanti region, Ahafo, Bono. Mr. Speaker, they are also shutting down, effective today, Table Office, the Kachi Distribution Center. And that means that Kachi, part of Savannah, and also East Afran Plains, effective today, people are going to die needlessly of shortage of blood, medication, vaccines. Mr. Speaker, the reasons why they are shutting down is because of the lack of funding. The resetting has made sure that there's no funding to the Zipline entity. The resetting has made sure that these people are not supposed to provide services, and for that matter, Zipline is best described as the principles of the budget. You didn't talk about blood, the lifeline of the human and the lifeline of this country. Mr. Speaker, today I say and I tender in this document that zipline is decommissioning. Is decommissioning 4 of its centers. 3 of its centers. Center 4, Center 5, and then Center 6. What does this mean? There has been non-engagement. There has been non-engagement and also inability for government to provide funds for zipline. Mr. Speaker, the allocation this year was 20 million, knowing very well that you owe zipline as of now 175 million. Mr. Speaker, what this means is that, as this letter says, they are shutting down these 3 centers. The Enum Center supplies the whole of Volta region. It supplies part of Eastern region and the Afran Plains. Mr. Speaker, they are also shutting down the Western North, Seshi, the minister's own backyard, Seshi. We also distribution center. That means that they are not supplying blood, medicines, vaccines to the whole Western North, part of Western region, part of Central region, Ashanti region, Ahafo, Bono. Mr. Speaker, they are also shutting down, effective today, Table Office, the Kachi Distribution Center. And that means that Kachi, part of Savannah, and also East Afran Plains, effective today, people are going to die needlessly of shortage of blood, medication, vaccines. Mr. Speaker, the reason why they are shutting down is because of the lack of funding. The resetting has made sure that there's no funding to the zipline entity. The resetting has made sure that these people are not supposed to provide services, and for that matter, zipline is best described as a comatose entity needing resuscitation, and that resuscitation they need for themselves is actually l'argent, money. They are not being given. Mr. Speaker, this news is terrifying to the ordinary person living in remote areas in this country. Mr. Speaker, as a matter of fact, we must do something urgently about it because the shutdown starts today. And this is not right. Something should have been done and something should have been mentioned of it in the principles of this budget. But that is not so. And I hope the minister will do something about this because life lost, especially a lot of emergencies that we have. Maternal death is all related to lack of blood and blood-related products. So this letter that is saying that you have not engaged them, and for that matter, they are shutting down.
Now, with the present administration, Honorable Ama Kofi-Boa, Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, has presented an agreement between the Republic of Ghana and Barari DVD Ghana Limited on lithium. In that agreement, government did not specify any percentage, but said that royalty will be paid as prescribed by law. What it means is that what is prescribed by law at the moment is 5%. Revenues generated from a 5% revenue, 5% royalty and 10% royalty can never be the same. The preference is to have 10% or more. But the same condition that was raised in the previous regime arises. The law has to be amended. The law has to be amended. So what it means is that this law, which is the current on royalties, Minerals and Mining Amendment Act 2010, Act 794, has to be amended to up the rate from 5% to whatever percentage the minister so wishes. Certainly the amendment will end up in Parliament for Parliament to consider and pass. I can see, talking to many people in this country and also in Parliament, that the preferred number is 10. But we don't have the capacity to say it's 10%, 11%, or 12%. That lies with the minister. So that has to be left with the minister. The committee has advertised the agreement, seeking public opinion on the agreement. I am aware, and I've read several views and positions on the lithium agreement which is before us. I wish to state that the committee is not in a hurry to pass without taking the views of the public on board. So we caused an advert or a publication to be made in the newspapers from the 13th of this month to the 27th of this month. It is our hope that interested persons, CSOs, NGOs, and people who are knowledgeable in this field will present memoranda to the committee. Besides that, the committee will invite some people that we think can help us to analyze the agreement before ratification.
And today he appears to be speaking like the PRO for the company. And that is totally unacceptable. We have allowed him to say a lot of things. The circumstances under which he rushed to Parliament at the time, we needed things to be done properly in accordance with the law. He refused to until they left power. And NDC having gotten the opportunity, we want to do things in accordance with the law. So yes, the agreement must have been brought back, but the law must first of all be amended to align with it. And that is all the chairman had said. So nobody should stampede this government into doing this without first of all amending the law. And that will be done. And the fact that this may spill over to next year is all part of how Parliament works. You know, we are in the budget season, and budget matters takes precedence over any other matter. In any case, this is before the committee, and the committee has scheduled a lot of meetings to look at it. So when the committee is ready with a report, we'll come to plenary. You will be at the press gallery. You will hear the debates, you will hear the issues, so we can convey them. So let the public know that whatever we are doing is in the utmost interest of everyone, especially the people from within the enclave where the concession is situated. We are doing everything possible to protect their interest, you know, and so they might trust the government on that.
So what's fueling my anger is that, as I stated clearly, and most Ghanaians by now have come to join the fray. They've joined the fray because Kissi Jabin subsequently came to admit that he saw Ofori-Atta leave. And even before the departure, he said he had intercepted the letter that Ofori-Atta wrote to the outgoing chief of staff and the incoming chief of staff. Right. So once he stated that, and also stated that he had gone to the security agencies for help and didn't get same, which has turned out to be palpably false. I mean, naturally, as a citizen, I'll be angry, extremely angry. And natural fact, it had been simmering for a while because I had heard, like we say in Ghana, you know, but each time they'll be like, hey, listen, if you go out with it, they will ask you for evidence. If you go out with this allegation, they will ask for evidence. So it's good riddance that eventually he came to admit that, look, he saw Oforiatta go, he even had the letter. And I said, then that is the right time that he has to leave, because what better evidence we have than a confession? Thank God there are quite a number of lawyers. I see some in the audience.
The confession was to tell Ghanaians that he couldn't do anything about it.
Oh, but that's hogwash, absolute hogwash. We've shown that he could have done a press conference. We've shown that he could have done a press conference, and the law mandates him to do that. And he had done Ankwa Numa Part 1, and so we wanted Ankwa Numa Part 2. So if he had done a press conference, and you see, it's constitutional. Asking him to come and inform our citizens is constitutional. You find it in the preamble to the Constitution, Article 1, Article 35, and Article 125. That is sovereignty. Sovereignty resides in the people, okay, and for whose benefit and welfare the powers of government are exercised. So if you're exercising your statutory powers and you get challenges and no other institution will help you, come back to the owners of the land. This is deep political theory. It's not just constitutional theory. Ask the political experts. On Saturday, you heard Professor Jampo bringing the political science angle. So it's a governance issue. So we shouldn't be sitting here joking, please. And so in that light, tomorrow there's a citizen who is going on a demonstration. Apostle Abraham Lincoln Labi. We should join him, 7:30 at the Brassport. If you don't, it means you are not protecting the Constitution.
Government is broke, government is broke. But people are spending billions to go inside the government that is broke. Have you ever seen a minister who resigned because government is broke before? Government has no money. Have you ever seen a governor who said, ladies and gentlemen, when I was elected, I thought the government had money. Now I discover government has no money, I resign. Have you ever seen it? Government has no money, but they are bringing money out at election time. Where is that money coming from? So they are lying. What is happening is that there are two types of wicked people in government. Type 1, they eat current money. Any money they find in government, they will eat it. They are wicked about that one. There is type 2. Type 2, they eat current money and future money. They will say, my term will end next year. When I leave, how will I eat money? Let me borrow money now and borrow money of the future and eat it now.
Good morning, good morning. Thank you very much for joining us on the show. This is Good Morning Ghana on Metro Television. My name is Aldo Moro. It's always a pleasure to come your way. Today is Wednesday, the 26th of November 2025, and this is the day the Lord has made. We're glad, we're still hale and hearty. We've returned here to join the nation's conversation on the big issues that are making the rounds in our dear country, Ghana. I'll go straight ahead and look at the front pages of the newspapers that we have today. And I'll start with, as usual, the Daily Graphic. The Daily Graphic is reporting that at Graphic Business Stanbic Bank breakfast meeting, insulate NDPC from politics, Speaker's advocate. Now, there's Prince Edward honored at Jubilee House, Deba. GRA security block 3.6 million cedis revenue loss. Supreme Court dismisses application against Heath Goldfields mine acquisition. Special supplement on a Black Friday. That's a very interesting story on that. The Ghanaian Times. Yohonu gets 2 more years as IGP. Sudan dye adulteration obsession against gains. FDA. We will be poultry self-sufficient in 4 years. Agric Minister projects. Ghana, UK deepen ties with historic visit by Prince Edward. Bon Agro donate 400,000 cedis equipment agrochemicals to support National Farmers Day. The Daily Guide. Zipline suspends drone operations over unpaid bills. Mahama gives IGP Yohonu 2 more years. EC petitioner stole printer on interdiction. And there's NSA scandal. Gifted ordered to file witnesses list. MPs in dogfight over cost of sanitary pads. The New Crusading Guide. Adolf Tete heads